Imagine you've just started a new project with pure excitement, maybe learning a new language, writing a novel, or committing to an environmental campaign. In the first few days, you feel like a superhero with endless energy. But then, boom, a week later, you're standing amidst unfinished drafts or staring at a language app with a heavy heart. You feel like you're hitting a brick wall and wonder, am I just wasting my time? This feeling of being stuck isn't actually due to a lack of talent or laziness, but a very common psychological phenomenon called the middle slump. Don't worry, you're not alone, because even the most successful people have wanted to throw it all away when standing at this middle point. Why do we get discouraged so easily? Scientific studies show that when we first start, we usually compare ourselves to this starting point, 0. With just a few steps, the brain fires off a huge amount of dopamine, making us feel thrilled. But after going a certain distance, the brain suddenly shifts its frame of reference. Instead of looking back at how far we've come, we start looking at the distant finish line. At this point, the distance to the goal looks more like a canyon than a finish line. It's like hiking up a mountain. At first, you're excited just to leave the ground, but when you're halfway up, you're just exhausted because the peak is still tucked away in the clouds. However, being stuck doesn't just happen with personal tasks. It also appears when we face grand issues like climate change or social injustice. Many of us fall into a state of anxiety paralysis. A 2021 survey showed that more than half of young people believe humanity is nearing its end. But the difference between those who give up and those who persevere isn't about who is more anxious. It's about the belief in self-efficacy. Those who take action believe that even if they can't save the world instantly, their vote or volunteer work is an essential link in a larger chain of change. So how do we escape this slump? The secret lies in 2 words: strategy. Instead of staring at the final destination, break that journey down into bite-sized goals. Instead of setting a goal to finish writing a book, just set a goal to write 200 words every morning. Completing these small milestones will create constant dopamine hits, helping you maintain your momentum. Additionally, don't forget the power of community. In the context of global work, connectivity and team support are always highly valued. When you see others running alongside you, an effect called social facilitation occurs, helping you work more effectively. Finally, the most important thing to remember is, perfection is the enemy of progress. Don't wait until you have enough inspiration or until everything is perfect to continue. Sometimes, the only way is to just take one small step. Stop looking at the mountain peak. Look down at your feet and just take one more step. The future isn't built by miracles. It's built by people who refuse to stand still.